Before you ask questions, ask yourself, is it any of my business? Exactly. Do you want good audio or not?
Ciao. Anyway, so.
Hello. Welcome back to another video. I was gonna dress up in like, you know, grunge chic to match my new haircut and to match the vibes of the video. But it's such a nice pretty day outside today, so I decided to dress granola. This is my granola South California look. Peep the tucked in polo. Anyways, before I get into the video, which is a very exciting topic today, guys, I'm very excited to have a structured video because the past 4 videos, I've just kind of been like randomly, desperately posting whatever my crusty, musty 3 brain cells left brain could muster.
The girls are fighting! No!
So it was kind of low effort. It was still really fun, but it was very different. And I do have to do a bit of an apology vibes because work was just killing me. I couldn't produce anything that was like high value. I couldn't do high production. I was busy at work. Basically, I got assigned a new team. Not only are they intense, but I'm the class clown and there's no other class clowns. There are no other jokesters. This is how I feel. I'm just kidding, but it's gotten a lot better. It was just like a really busy time and I had to put in some more effort into the job that pays. And this doesn't pay. But speaking of this not being paid in monetization, in a way to keep this fun and exciting while I try to upload 50 videos a year, every 4 videos I get myself like a little bit of a gift, which is basically like a month's worth of videos in order to kind of like keep the motivation up. And last month I got this. And this is also what we're gonna be talking about today. This is the Nimslo 3D Quadra Lens 30mm camera. If you have a lot of, if you're looking
that
why the hell does this have 4 lenses? I have so many questions. Mama, stay tuned. I bought this as a gift for myself because I've been eyeing it for a couple of years and I really wanted to try taking wiggle photos. And I reached out to my friend Melanie and we just had like a photography at night wiggle photo expedition, you could call it. Can you remove the umbrella? I just want to see how washed you look. Okay, hey besties, I'm here with Melanie.
Hey everyone!
You might recognize her from Vlog. We are at Queen Street West, Toronto, Canada, and we have the Nimslo we have the Nimslo 3D camera that I've been teasing, and we're gonna test it out today for some like cool, flashy, nighttime, grungy, rainy day,
Disgusting.
city 3D photos.
Disgusting.
Is that the only meme you know?
Disgusting!
We're at 300 Super Street ready to get stupid.
Extra stupid. Also, I look like a rat, actually.
You look a bit like a drowned rat.
Okay.
I really like when it's raining outside, but it's also like the lights are kind of flickering and reflecting off of the puddles on the ground. It just gives a really nice effect.
We're thinking like shop neon street signs, like reflections of like you said the rainwater off the floor, serving face, serving 3D.
No smiling.
You know, some smiling.
Barely smiling, we hate it here.
Okay. Also, I'll be attaching a Pentax flash on top of the 3D camera just because otherwise it won't really capture any light. So if you're wondering how this works, the reason the camera has 4 lenses is because it's actually capturing a singular instance in time from 4 different angles. Each of the lenses is spaced out a little bit so that it's capturing a kind of unique viewpoint of the subject you're trying to capture. In math and physics, they call this parallax. And if you want to kind of recreate this for yourself and kind of get a visual of what I'm talking about, imagine your head was a camera and you had 2 lenses, which are each of your eyes. If you stick your thumb out and close one of your eyes, you're kind of gonna get a particular view of your thumb. And if you close it and switch the other eye, you'll notice that the thumb looks like it's moved, or you're getting a different view of the thumb, but it hasn't moved at all. You're capturing 2 different images almost with your eyes. That's exactly what the camera's doing, just with 4 lenses instead. So in a normal film camera, like this Pentax over here, it has a single lens. And so what's happening to the film is that this single lens is capturing whatever photo in the environment and putting it on 1 frame of film. However, because there are 4 lenses on this camera, each 2 lenses are being captured on a singular frame. So there's actually a total of 2 frames used every single time you snap the shutter. Once you have your 4 photos on 2 frames of film, you can actually take and crop all of the photos you've taken in and animate them through some software. We're so unprepared for this shoot. We keep waddling around the city like literal, you look so good, literal clowns. What is it, Tuesday night?
Raebae.
Sorry, we're having a wardrobe malfunction.
I wanted to kind of touch on my obsession with like analog photos because this camera has gotten a pretty bad rap online, as well as other forms of this camera, which are also the Reno 3D and the Nishika 3D, for being kind of like gimmicky, really poorly made plastic cameras. And I will say, like, upon receiving this, though it looks kind of sleek and sexy, it's actually built quite poorly, and I feel like if I dropped it, actually I feel like if I drop anything it could break. But I just feel like she's not the girthiest, let's say. And initially I was really scared because usually I do my research really well before I buy cameras, but this one I was like, mama, no. Press order right now, put a bid in, yeah? And then it was only after the fact, once it arrived, that I was like, oh my god, this has like such a bad rap online. It was still important for me to get it because I think just everyone has like their collectible obsessions. Everybody collects things. And I feel like one of the things I've really enjoyed collecting over the past few years were like cameras, particularly analog cameras. There's something about the analog experience that feels more mindful, and it just allows me to connect with the photos I'm shooting a lot more. And I know that sounds so fucking dramatic. It sounds so dramatic. But what I mean to say is film cameras really force you to be intentional about what you're shooting because it's so limited and because of the process it takes to even like get the photo at the end of the day. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about like why I shoot film in particular, but that's kind of like the main motivation is that I just want to be more present with the photos. I don't know if the digital people will attack me, but something about film photos coming back is so much more vivid, and the moments you capture on a film camera just look so much better and real than on digital. It's already really exciting to get film photos back, but there's something extra exciting about being able to animate it. Will I use it that often? I don't know, but she amazing. My final thoughts on the camera are that I know I talked about how gimmicky it was, but I still really love the camera, and I will be continuing to use it until it fully fails on me, and then it just has to sit on my, I don't know, camera display area. But I think every kind of like micro community of creatives has a really snobby side. So whether you're a surfer, a photographer, a dancer, whatever, there's gonna be some like really traditional people that hate cheap gimmicks like this. But I think you should just do whatever you feel like doing because it's your art and it's your photography, and if it makes you happy, then you should just do it and fuck the other bitches. I do think there's a time and place for it though. I don't know how well this camera might work if you're trying to shoot like a huge landscape. I think it's so much better for like close-up shots, and it's definitely a lot better with people. So if you're not someone who likes to shoot a lot of people or close-up shots of things, then this might not be for you. But I personally almost exclusively like shooting with a subject, so it works really, really well.